Title and meaning. Rule 1 to Rule 38. Rule 1 application means rule a vessel upon high seas and water connected to high seas and navigable by seagoing vessel. Rule 2 responsibility means requires to follow both the rules and ordinary practice of seamen. Rule 3 general definition means a vessel under command means any vessel which because some reason cannot out the way of another vessel. Rule 4 application means the section applies in any condition of visibility. Rule 5 lookout means every vessel shall at all times maintain to proper look, sight, and hearing as well as by available means appropriate to the prevailing circumstances. Rule 6 safe speed means every vessel shall times travel at all speed so it can action avoid collision and to stop it with a distance appropriate to a prevailing circumstances and condition. Rule 7 rest of collision means every vessel shall use the available means appropriate to the prevailing circumstances and condition to determine a risk of collision exists. Rule 8 action to avoid collision means any alteration of course of or collision shall if the circumstances of the case admit large enough to the readily appropriate to another vessel observing by radar. Rule 9 narrow channel means vessel presenting of course of narrow channel of fairway to obligate to safe near to the limit of the channel or fairway. Rule 10 traffic separation schemes means ships crossing traffic lanes are required to as nearly practicable at night angles to the general direction of traffic flow. Rule 11 application means applies to vessel in sight of one another. Rule 12 sailing vessel means state action to be taken when two sailing vessels are approaching one another. Rule 13 overtake means vessel should keep of any way of vessel being overtaken. Rule 14 head on station means so as to involve risk collision it shall alter course or starboard so but shall be port side in one another. Rule 15 cruising situation means when two vessels cruising as so to involve risk collision of the vessel which is another on her starboard side keep out the way. Rule 16 action by give away vessel means every vessel which is directed to keep out of the way of another vessel shall so far as possible take early to substantial to keep well clear. Rule 17 action by stand on vessel means action to collision by here when wearing unknown to state becomes appropriate to the vessel required to a keep of the way of operating action. Rule 18 responsibilities between vessel means vessel contracted by their draft. Rule 19 conduct a vessel distracted visibility means every vessel shall prevailing circumstances and restricted visibility. Rule 20 application means every vessel at the all maintain is proper look, hearing as well as available means appropriate in the prevailing. Rule 21 definition means light placed over before a certain line and vessel showing an unbroken light were over the horizontal. Rule 22 visibility lights means the lights prescribed intensity as specified regulation is not visible following minimum range. Rule 23 power driven vessel underway means masthead lights forward a second masthead lights above higher than a forward one except that a vessel. Rule 24, towing and pushing. Pushing means states with the pushing vessel being vessel pushed ahead are restedly connected in a opposite unit. Rule 25, sailing vessel underway and vessel means side lights in a 20 meters than 20 side lights we compare in a lantern carried on the arm certain line of vessel. Rule 26, fishing vessel means a vessel is not a core of made fast to show in a ground. Rule 27, vessel under command or restricted in their visibility. To maneuver means a vessel under command shall exhibit two all red lights on vertical lines there can be seen. Rule 28, vessel controlled by either draft. A vessel controlled by air draft in addition to the lights prescribed a power-driven vessel. Rule 29, pilot vessel means as the mere masthead to or around lights in a vertical lines upper being right and the lower red. Rule 30, uncard vessel and vessel aground means at core means term and lower level lights prescribed in pubsets on the round white lights. Rule 31, supplies means position prescribed in rule this part of shall exhibit lights and sharper closely and characteristic and position as the possible. Rule 32, definition means visual short blast and prolonged blast. Rule 33, equipment for sound signals means message 12 meters or more length shall carry and vessel and 200 meters on in a light should carry addition a gong. Rule 34, maneuvering and warning signal means sound signal or narrow channel 4 firework indicate intention overtake and vessel starboard side. Rule 35, sound vessel and restricted visibility means a power-driven lights making a truth of water shall interval if not more than 12 minutes one prolonged blast. Rule 36, signal to attract attention means any lights to attract the attention of another vessel shall be as cannot be mistaken any navigation. Rule 37, distracted signal means when a vessel in a district and required assistance she shall use exhibit signal prescribed in annex their regulation. The Rule 38 exemption means regulation extent force may be exempted from requirements for lights certified periods. That will be all. Thank you.